this is. Can't get it open. Okay, how much time we have?
8 minutes.
Okay, on page Kof Tzadi Hey, I just want to read this again, but each time I was, we're doing short pieces here. It says, V'anisim es nasha seichem, you should afflict your souls, b'tesha the chodesh be'erev. And then it says, B'hai Zimna, then it says the name Adni, and then the next name Havaya. Normally, Adni and Havaya mean Malchus and Zohar V'nuk. So then he says, Ata hachi losa laharos as abducha as godlucha. Okay, that's the phrase we're working on. We're on number Daled on page Taf Reish Samach Aleph. That's really where we're at. We'll try to do this one. So number Daled says, Befirish Talmud, Shabir B'choyzach B'kan the Rosh Maimer, and it comes back to the beginning. B'ayrecha B'techidus Chodesh Tishrei, we're over there, it says, now we're talking about the month of Tishrei, Hainu Rosh Hashanah. So this phrase he goes on there. The Oz who's so latest Zer Anpin Lifi Darko. Let's see, he says, let's say Ganau. Uvezecha ve'ayrech ve'pasuk kan, and that's this pasuk here. V'zel d'shon l'shon b'diluk hikukover arnoki chan b'china she'anachto osugim bo. When we saying this phrase, is that what we mean? Whoso chodesh hashvi is the secret. The whole subject here is the secret of the 7th month. Shehu chodesh Tishrei, which is Tishrei. Who gilui tikun hazayin. So this is the gilui. So what happens at Tishrei? In Tishrei, which is the 7th month, he says that this is the gilui of the 7th midah. Shehem bebeis tefuch kadeshim. V'az ha'teferes. Then what happens is, which is Zer Anpin. Who besod haleda. That's the point. That's at the number 7. That's where there is the secret of Leda of Zer Anpin. I don't know exactly how that fits together, but let's say behi kasher Zer Anpin b'mei ima hu merumas ba'os vav. So when at that time he's a part of the hay, which is ima. Shehu built the rosh, but he has no head. He's just a line. When he comes out of the womb, then he's in his proper position. So vav with a little tip. Imarosh. Now he doesn't really tell me all I'd like to know. It's on the left side of the vav. Is that where the tips comes from? What does he want to say about the tip? Mora ala parts of Shalom, and so this tells you about the complete parts of. That's what it says. So he says when this happens, which is the part which is really just tremendously bright light. So if Oz who's so later shenizgadol chavav. So this is the concept of being born. So that Zer Anpin develops, so to speak, a rosha. I don't know, is that what he wants to say? He said, so later shenizgadol chavav the Zer Anpin kanisker, and it has now a tip to it. The Zer Amr as godlucho. That's what it says. The pasuk says, you begin to show us your greatness. Zehu she'amach as godlucho. Atkan ayin sham. V'nirish shemevayir she'hachilos hu lashon chascholos. So that what hachilos is beginning the shas aleda, and it points to the point at which Zer Anpin is born out. Here's a little one here on number Reish Aleph, number Hey rather. Reish Hadras Melech over the Reshabicha B'Pasuk Arich B'Yom Kippurim is here. It's talking about Yom Kippur. Haida B'Inin Kabbalah Sat Tshuva Shel Tachtonim Hamiz Anim Bo, etc., that we received that. V'Zel L'Shana B'Tach Devarav, he says. Yom Kippurim Sheta'adacha B'Chas Nashon Seichem, that time when we were fasting. Above, he says, Va'az Havaya B'Nikud Elokim. Then you see the Havaya at that time because of the is a Nikud of Elokim, which really represents Bina. Now this other idea that he comes to Nikros Tshuva, which is another name. It's a time of Tshuva, and you're going to match it, I guess, by fasting Tshuva. Atach idlosa the haras godlucho chesed godul lekabel shavim. That shows us that time. You have beginning to show us what? To show us your kindness. Okay, so we're down to 1 minute? One minute. 3 minutes? Okay, let's see if we could read number Vav. Number Vav says, B'yofer Shah Khan, he says like that, the Pasuk Areh B'Kadnesis Yom Kippurim. So this is talking about the beginning. Haidel B'Tesha the Chodesh Be'erev, that is the 9th day at he means sundown. When Yom Kippur starts, so he says the Oz Ku Tekilas Aliyas and Malchus the Bina. This is where Malchus starts his move. Then we had this phrase Adni and then Chavaya like that. Shehem Shtei Shemos Adni v'Chavaya B'Nikud Elokim. Now what's going on? He said B'Noida She'Adni who Malchus Adni always refers to Malchus, and the Vaya refers to Elokim with the Nikud Elokim. His Ima refers to Ima. We've seen that idea before. He he says, Ima Elor, Kadisha Kanoida. If it's on a little bit, B'tesha the Chodesh Be'erev, so he means called Nidre night. Maschelas the Alchol, the Halos of Malchus, the Ima, so that's his beginning of the elevation, of the moving upwards of Malchus to Bina. Kamasha Kasser Rebbeinu B'Shar Kavana. So we've heard this idea before a couple of times. That is that it goes to Avaya, but the fact that the Avaya is menukad and in a different way, and is Elokim, Shehu Sod Elias Malchus, the Ibach on this Keres, that is the secret of Malchus going to this Havaya, but the Havaya actually is menukad. You have to think of what was the change in to be able to make the statement that the kudos really make the difference, so which teaches from somehow these because Elokim is Ima. So since you menacate it that way, you're showing that you're really talking about that as a mashpia, as a mashpia. V'zecha v'ata chachilosa the haros as avdecha as godlucho. Avdecha he malchus as godlucho ki he says ki maschelas the kabel al yedecha be'ima imir lo hagavuras al yonas k'moshe koser Rabbeinu v'Rabbeinu sham ba'orech ad kan. How are we doing now? Because there is some note on this.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, that was the shir here this morning. That's it.